Luke Theodore Walton, head coach of Los Angeles Lakers. How do you feel when you hear that?
It's pretty exciting, honestly. At first, it was, I couldn't believe it. And now that it's set in and I'm down here every day and putting the work in, when I hear it, it makes me, so excited and just feel so blessed for this opportunity. Hopefully be able to get this young core and this phenomenal organization moving in the right direction.
Does it feel like you're home?
Yeah, I am home. I am home. It's Southern California. Most of my family still lives from San Diego up into Santa Monica. So it feels like I'm home because I truly am home.
When you met with Jim and Mitch, and you were, being interviewed to be the head coach, they laid out a plan that you identified with. Here you are a few months down the road. You happy with where you guys are at in the plan?
Absolutely. It's been great. Working with Mitch and Jim has been a great experience. Obviously I've had history with both of them. That's been good. But I haven't worked this closely with them, and it's been great. I feel like we put together a great coaching staff. I like the additions of the players that we have to the team now. So yeah, what we talked about in the meeting, the interview months back, I think it's coming. I think it's happening.
Kobe Bryant has said publicly that he believes you are going to do a great job of getting the Lakers back to where they belong. He's always backed you. Is that important to you?
Well, I would say yes, except for the reasoning is because I was a mediocre player with a bad back, and he compared that to Phil. Correct?
It's a great quote by him.
No, but it obviously means a lot. Kobe's, he's one of the greatest players to ever play the game. He now has his own day in L.A. He's a friend. He's someone that I've called multiple times since taking this job to pick his brain on things. He's someone I know will be there for me if I need him to be. So to have his support and encouragement in developing a young team with the fans behind, being patient with us is big.
You mentioned we've mentioned all the great times you've had, whether it was Golden State or Lakers, but you're also part of a Laker team in 05 that only won 34 games. Those are sandwiched between your championship appearances. Can that help you as a player, knowing what it's like to go through tough times?
Absolutely. Yeah.
You don't forget those, right?
You never forget those. And I think, there's going to be tough times here. It's just the way it is. And I think having experience to fall back on hopefully will allow me to keep the big picture going. I think the thing you have to be careful for is if you have a losing streak or you're struggling a little bit, is to jump ship and start trying to change everything and panic to win a game or here or there, where in reality, whether we're winning or losing, I think it's more important that we are continuing to play a certain way. And with learning new things, there's always going to be some setbacks because guys aren't used to it. But then all of a sudden they start, clicking and start playing better off of each other, and now all of a sudden as a group we're a much better team and a much more dangerous team.
Does Luke know how hard it's going to be? I mean, they're not going to start 24-0. I mean, you've been a winner, Luke, your entire life outside of the year and a half that you were in Cleveland, but we're not going to put that on you. We'll put that on Mitch because he traded you. But are you prepared for what many think will be a long rebuild?
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. I'm not looking at it right now personally as if we win this many games, we had a successful year. We have a very good young group of players that the Lakers have put together. We have some good vets to come in that have great work ethic. They're known throughout the league as being phenomenal teammates. They can help this process. To me, I'm judging our success, at least for now, who knows how long it takes, on how we play. Are we playing the right way? Are we moving the ball? Are we competing on defense? All these things. Are we growing individually and as a team? And, if we're doing those things, then we're having success. And I think if once we do those things and we do them consistently, now wins are going to start happening.
We heard the word culture a lot up in Golden State, and we've heard it here since you've taken over. How vital is it to build the right kind of culture, and how difficult is it?
Well, it's huge with you know, a young team. You know, it's I think culture is big no matter what. But if you have, you know, two of the greatest players in the game, you can win championships without it. You can find ways to get it done. But when you're developing young players, you know, I think having an environment that makes the players want to come in, makes the players want to get better, is everything, because it's a business now at this level for the most part, and it's young players making millions of dollars, and you know, a lot of times they can come in and just get their shots up and do what they need to do and get out of there, and that's not what we want. We want them coming in, staying in, having fun, going at each other, making each other better. Honestly, that's since I've been here, our young guys have been phenomenal. They've been in that gym every day, not because we make them come in, because they want to be in there, and you can already see that some of the progress happening.
The Lakers did not get any of the big name free agents, but great locker room guys, high character guys, by design?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's not an accident. I mean, obviously everyone in the NBA is going to go out and go after LeBron James and Kevin Durant. I mean, that's no brainer, but only two teams are going to get those guys.
Yeah.
So then, you know, you start working your way down your list, and it's what's more important to you, you know, at this time. And we felt like we got guys that are very good basketball players and very good people. And when you're building something and you want it to be special, I think it's about working with good people, working with people you like, and that brings out the best in everybody.